In today's video, we're heading back to North Carolina.
Well, that's pretty wild. A lot of rocks.
Jeez, and this ain't sketchy at all.
So the first stop is really where we're starting from today, the Nachucky River. For the past few weeks, they've been rebuilding the banks on Unaka Springs side of the river, and I thought I'd come down and check it out and get some drone shots of just how wild this job is. First off, kudos to the guys driving the dump trucks. No way I would want that job. I mean, they're literally backing up to the edge of a cliff and dumping tons of boulders off the side of a, I don't know, 100-foot drop. I just wonder how many loads of rock that actually is.
Well, that's pretty wild. A lot of rocks.
And with that, we'll go get some gas and then head on over into North Carolina to check out even more areas that are being repaired from Hurricane Helene.
So we got another cold one here today. This one's colder than last week, believe it or not. Right now 37 degrees, but the thing about it, we've got snow moving in later this week, so I figured if I'm going to get out and ride, it's probably today. And there's so much salt down on Rock Creek Road right now that I'm just going to kind of take it easy. Kind of felt things get squirrely there a minute ago. They keep it pretty heavily salted during the winter. Yep, the beauty spot gate is closed, which no surprise there. Super icy. See where that water's drained off? I think we'll go back down here and pull out. Hello. Part of the asphalt washed away. Gonna have to be super cautious going down North Carolina side too. It looks like there's actually some water that's drained off the mountain onto the road, so never know. And I don't want to hit ice on two wheels, so which the smart thing would be, hey Daniel, don't get out on your motorcycle when it's 35 degrees outside. But here I am. All right, looks like the gate's open. Let's go down here and check this joint out.
So today I wanted to ride down and check out the Popppler boat ramp. It's been closed since the hurricane destroyed everything, and now that the railroad is out of the way, they've got their work done, the Forest Service has decided to start working on the new boat ramp. So I figured we'd come down today, get the drone in the air, and take a look at where they're at right now. And as I mentioned before, the railroad has finished their work through the gorge. And you can see here, there's the new train trestle for Popppler. And here's the area that will be used for the new Popppler boat ramp. And here's some drawings of what it should look like once all the work is completed. The work is scheduled to begin this month, January of 2026, and according to the website, it will conclude sometime in the spring of 2026. I'll leave a link to their site below for anyone who's interested in keeping up with how that's going.
It's much warmer down here in Popppler than it was up on top of the mountain. It's saying 54 degrees right now. So there's one more place I want to go check out today.
During all this time and all the riding I've done in western North Carolina and East Tennessee since the flood happened, the one place I've not been to is the South Toe River Road near the Mount Mitchell trailhead. So today I figured I'd ride over that way, but along the way it would take us by a lot of places that I've been previously and give me the opportunity to see how it's looking today.
So the last time that I rode through here, we had to have an escort just to get back up and through this road. Looks a much better than it did back then, and I don't have to have an escort today, so that's always good. So now we're coming through Relief, North Carolina. Very small town, but gained a lot of notoriety during the flood. You can actually see the crews out here. They're cleaning trees and debris from the flood. So here we are, 2026, and still a lot has to be done.
I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this summer, and when I do, I'm going to be recording a 5 to 6 part series where I'll be giving away a motorcycle. We've already got the bike figured out that we're going to give away, but we have to get to 10,000 subscribers before this can happen. Analytics says that 76% of you aren't subscribed, so go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and that way, when I get to 10K, you'll get a notification from YouTube about all the videos, and you'll be in the loop on the motorcycle giveaway. Now back to the video.
So the drive to 10K subscribers is something I'm really excited about. Not just because of the possibility of having 10,000 of you guys subscribe to the channel, which would be awesome, but because once that happens, I'm going to be able to take on, this will be the largest video series or video task that I've ever taken on personally. So I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to tell you guys more about what that series entails and everything else, but it's going to be really cool. Also, while we're on the subject of things that are going to happen in the future on the channel, I've got some really cool things planned for this year. In April, we'll be down in the lower part of South Carolina doing some riding down that way, and I'm planning on this summer, once things start opening back up on the parkway, to head up there and check some of that out. And as I come up with other rides, I'll be sharing them with you guys here on the channel. If you're interested in doing some of these rides, I'm going to do more group rides too. Last week was just a blast, so I'd like to get other group rides put together, not just here locally to myself, but in the southeastern region and who knows where. So if you're watching and you're somebody who rides and you're interested in tagging along, or heck, if you got some good riding that you know about that you'd like to share and would like to be on the channel, hit me up. Email me at info@orvmediagroup.com and we'll get the ball rolling on it. That guy's doing what I should be doing. Kudos to you, brother. Jeez. Hi, I'm here. And this ain't sketchy at all. So if I remember correctly, I think this was a golf course right through here before the flood. Looks like it because I see old sand traps. Yeah, there's the old the golf cart path. Well, we found our gravel, but I don't know how far we'll be able to go up through here. So I'm gonna pull over for just a second here. One, let this car get on through here and let him get on up the road. And you could just see like how close the river is to this road. No wonder it got destroyed. Dang, we still got light poles down over here. We were running out of daylight fast. Sun just went down over the mountain. We'll creep up through here just a little ways and then we're going to turn around. I think this is pretty much, they've got to be working up there. Why else would you be driving a tractor and trailer all the way back here? But when they do finish it, we'll have to come back and ride it up to the parkway. That'll be cool. So this is where we're going to turn around and head on back. We'll go down here a little ways and then find somewhere to get the GPS set up so we can head back to Irwin. I was really hopeful that we could get up to the gate on the parkway. Knew we couldn't get on the parkway, but I just really wanted to ride this road to see what it was like, but pretty obvious they're still working on it from the flood. So it's something we'll check it out later this summer. This is a cold one today. We're back down to 38 degrees right now. Oh, that's a cool looking old house or something. Huh. Pretty cool. So yeah, you may see me and Ty in the side-by-side next week. I don't know. But if you do, make sure to watch that video too. It'll be good. Because I'm hoping I can find a quicker way than having to go all the way back through Burnsville, but not very likely. And we're going back through Burnsville, but it's only an hour and 15 minutes, so that's not bad either. The cool thing is regardless of the fact that this road was closed and we didn't get to go to the top, which wasn't a huge deal, but we still got on some gravel, muddy-ish something or another. It's not pavement, so that's always a plus. Oh, you can feel them braking bumps right there. Probably from them big trucks, I would bet. Just like a washboard. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. We're behind a paint truck and there's not much else to see today other than the interstate. As always, thanks so much for riding along. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya!
Hey, thanks for watching. If you made it this far in the video, I'd ask you to click the like button, and if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe. Oh, and YouTube thinks you're going to like this next video of